Good morning, everyone. Oh my god, Addison sneezing over there. Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a daily vlog. It is going to be a Google work vlog again, but this time I've definitely ramped up already. I'm not doing any onboarding anymore. I'm doing actual client work, so I think it could be nice to show you around. So a little bit interesting about today is actually, for me specifically, Derek is here in my apartment today. He'll be here Thursday through Monday, and we're going to be going to the office together. And then Addison will also be joining us as a guest, as well as Derek's girlfriend. So we're gonna go to the office together today and celebrate Mid-Autumn Festival at the office. They're doing this as like a TGIAF, which is basically, thank God it's almost Friday, takeover. So really excited to see the Chinese food, mooncakes, and drinks that they're going to have there. So before that, we have Rover cats. We have 2 Rover cats in the bedroom. We have one that's right now in the that we let out in the middle of the day. She's just a wild child. And then we're going to go out after that. And I know that Derek has an early morning call. Addison has an early morning call. Thankfully for me, I don't have any calls until like 1:30, which is basically like 4 back-to-back calls. So
good morning, Dawn. Hello, Dawn. Good morning, Mishka. Hey, Mishka.
Getting ready for the food. Good morning, Derek.
Oh my god, why you keep sneezing? This is like the 4th sneeze of the vlog. Hi, Charlotte. Come on, Mishka. Come on, Mishka. Hi, Sora. Come on, Mishka. You have food.
We are basically glamorous cat butlers. Time to feed Ace and Yoki.
Here we go.
Good boy. Just casually looking at you. So I've been in the market for a blender, and to be honest, ours broke because I don't know why. I think like maybe the motors were too run down. We had the NutriBullet before. So we got the Redmond. Thankfully, Redmond reached out to us, and I was like, oh my god, I need to have a blender because I've been looking for a blender, and I never actually like bit the bullet and went for it. But today I was in the mood to get mango lassi, so I actually have some Greek yogurt and some mango as well, chopped up already because we had $10 credit from our Chase cards with Visa, particularly when it came to GoPuff. So we got our packages, we got our deliveries, trying to get our $10. We actually have 4 cards, so that's really a total of $40 a month in credit. So we ended up using our mango lassi so we could get it really quickly. Plus, cutting mangoes was such a pain, so actually having it cut up like this, especially for a blender, is perfect then. So I have 1 cup, so that's that. And then I'm going to use one of these. So actually one of this would have 2 cups. So I'm making one for Addison and me, so I just really need 1. And it actually comes with this as well, so you just put on top, and then you put it down like that for the blender, and it comes with 2 caps too. So they actually look identical. They are identical, but it's because you get like 2 of these, so you can actually make multiple drinks on the go. So today we're gonna make mango lassi. So it says 1 cup of diced fresh mango. It's not exactly diced, but I am going, and you know what? I'm gonna cut it, make it even easier, make it smoother. I don't know what else we would do beyond this, honestly, but I'm just gonna cut it a little bit more. I'm trying to cut all the big pieces to be smaller with our Amazon Prime Day knives. Milk. Put the milk in. Ooh. Let's hope we don't destroy ourselves here. Maybe that was my mistake for putting yogurt at the bottom. Alright, maybe this time will be fine. There we go. Honestly, I just noticed there's a sign that says max, and I definitely went over the max. But like the max is right here. And I went So let me take out some of this first into a cup. I'm weak. I'm gonna need assistance here. Yes. Get that creaminess. Okay, put it down face down.
Oh, baby.
2 mango lassies. In hindsight, probably could have made it into 2 separate of these, so that way I had more room to kind of blend in, but that's why. If you want something that's very good looking and functional and compact, definitely get a Redmond small appliance. The one that I got was a blender, and it works really well, to be honest. It's very clean, you get so many parts with it, and it's affordable.
You were just so angry.
So Derek just surprised his girlfriend with a fake tattoo. Let me show it. It scared her a little bit, so I thought that was hilarious because we were trying to pass it off as real. So we have arrived at the office a little bit early. It is right now 7:46 and breakfast starts at 8, so we're just gonna chill at Laplace. We're here in the 9th Ave office. Why are you looking like that? Just waiting for breakfast to open up. Okay, so today's a little bit more low-key. I can't really vlog out there. I can only speak in a private room like this because it's a little bit awkward to be vlogging in a public space. So, especially because right now I'm in the 9th Ave office. So it's actually not my office. We're allowed to go to any office, but we don't have a desk assigned to us except for our home office, which for me is in Hudson 315. So for today, I have mostly just 3 calls. The first one is with one of my clients that it's like a bi-weekly check-in about shopping. So this one's mostly going to be me talking about my initiatives in the feed specifically when it comes to JTP, which is Joint Technical Plan. So this is essentially like everyone that is involved in Google with this particular client comes together and they try to provide a package or technical solutions for whatever their problems are. In my case, it was mostly on feed optimization. So I have a few things that I wanted to talk to them about optimizing. So this meant, like, for example, the shopping annotation for sales price, specifically when it comes to the text in the description, that like we want to make it long enough so that way it's optimized. So there's a lot of work that we have to do with the feed, and I wanted to basically check on like what's the status on that, see what they think about that, because this was previously discussed but we haven't really implemented it, and because holiday season's coming up, we want to make sure we're prepared. So, and then the next one after that is actually a quarterly career check-in with my manager. So this is usually like something that's actually a little bit new. Google just recently implemented grad instead of perf. So it's like our new performance evaluation system. I have no idea how the old one really worked. I still don't even know how this new one worked. Being this one is my first quarterly check-in, and since I just started 6 months ago, we're not expecting much from this. This is really just to say like, hey, how are you doing? And like, how have you been doing against all of these priorities that you have set up here? And so I did write down like comments last week on like, here's my updates on these comments. Here's the progress on these particular priorities. So then after that, I have this important call that with one of my other clients, they actually asked us what are the best practice for LIA, which is local inventory ads for them. So what a local inventory ad in the Google shopping world is that if you go to, like, let's say you search red dress and then you see, if you see like pick up in store, then that is basically a local inventory ad where you're actually integrating with the local stores. And it's usually like with their inventory to see if they're in stock. So usually this is actually the ad taking into consideration your store location plus your actual location, and it's trying to match you up to the closest one possible. And so when you go on their landing page, you can either like pick it up in store. So that's a great way to have like a little omni-channel activation there. And so they asked us for best practice for all of their brands within their company. I'm gonna have a call with them on that. So I did provide like a LIA audit, which is basically something that I requested internally. And then we're going to go over like, this is what we found, this is what we could do to make sure that you perform better. So usually a lot of clients, they are asking for something like this leading up to the holiday season, because we're noticing that a lot of people are trying to like get ready for shopping for holidays, like Black Friday is coming up, Thanksgiving is coming up. So everyone's in full gear. So a lot of clients are also like, hey, how can we best prepare for this holiday season with Google Shopping? So a lot of my role is actually cyclical for that reason, is that during the holiday season or leading up to the holiday season, it gets pretty busy because we're trying to prepare the clients to be able to be ready for that, either from any disapprovals or issues, or just to be able to best optimize and even make it more profitable. So we're at the cafe right now and literally struggling to find a booth, so we're just sitting here at this one-seater little bench. I have to prepare for some of my calls, which are at 1:30. So we don't have much time, and then Derek's gonna meet up with Christy later, who's gonna be coming in from my FIDI, but it's pretty chaotic today. Today already has been chaotic. We had to pick up Christy and I had a call and it was just difficult to coordinate, but I just finished my call with one of the clients on these like feed optimizations that they can do. So we gave them the suggestions. Some of them they could not do because simply of how their business model works. So these were just clearly suggestions. And then some of them they could do. So we're going to be able to prepare for them leading up to the holidays. So I'll be sending out an email after all my calls on here's like a recap of like these particular optimization strategies that we provided. And then also what are some quick fixes for those that we could do. With that particularly, hopefully we were going to be able to do something cool, because there's something called local promotions as well, that you can actually be able to bring traffic to your omni-channel, which means you're going into the store. So bringing the online experience to the store. And then now, in about 2 minutes, I'm actually going to be in a call with my manager to have that little quarterly check-in with career. So I'm actually not even supposed to be in this room, but no one has actually showed up to this room. It's like 1:30, it's 1:58. So this particular meeting was supposed to be 1:30 in this room, but no one showed up, which is usually what happens in the office, to be honest. So it's like hard to find a room because we don't know who's actually going to be going into the office for this meeting. And then for the next call, I am actually supposed to be in another room in this area. Like technically I'm not even supposed to be in this room at all. It's just that when you're in the office, it's so difficult because, especially if this is not even the office you're technically based out of. I'm based out of Hudson 315. This is 9th Ave. None of these are going to be defaulted that it's like available for me because everyone's going to the 9th Ave office. So I had to kind of like basically hijack a room. And then after that, it's just like the way that they have Google Calendar set up with Autobook is that literally I can schedule all these calls back to back to back and it's going to send me to different floors. And it's like, that's definitely not reasonable because I have to take the elevator and then sometimes at like a whole different side of the building. It's not going to work. So I ended up hijacking a room right next to my quarterly check-in because I definitely need to be there for my quarterly check-in. And so after that, I'm going to hopefully stay a little bit longer so I can have my next call. But if not, I might have to actually take it out in the hallway, which is difficult because I'm actually leading the call. So I'm going to hopefully find a room here at least just for that one call. All right, so now I'm just going to try to go to my next meeting, which literally apparently just started. Whoops. But Addison's literally outside and Christy's in the cafe right now eating lunch.
Sorry I'm late. I have to reclaim my room.
No worries. This literally has been the story of my life today.
Yeah, I know. It's like, gotta build that muscle memory back up of being in office and like get my like knock at the right kind of.
Yeah, so basically in this call, we want to talk about the feed best practice for LIA. Also, I think we have one email thread talking about the feed cleanup.
Okay, I just finished the last call of the day. Oh my god, there's so many calls. I just had a call with my career check-in with my manager. We basically talked about things that we've worked on, things that I liked, disliked, need help on, need support on. And for the most part, honestly, it's really just like doing the work and getting that experience and really doing things so that way I can get a little bit more finesse with like answering questions or solving problems and knowing where to go, who to go to, which is basically like growing pains of being in a new company. So it's pretty much normal. And it's actually so similar to consulting, where I have like so many different problems and so many different capacities and so many different teams and stakeholders to work with. And then right after that, I ended up staying in the same room. This is a different room, by the way, where I actually was working with one of the clients on best practices and big issues that we've been facing so that we could prepare for the holiday. Basically, everything is about the holidays at this time. And to really just see like, okay, what can we do and what do they need to do to be able to optimize on this? So a big issue has showed up, and then we have to kind of figure it out, like what exactly is the blocker for this. So I need to create an internal case on this and then see what like the tech teams internally are thinking about. And then if they can't find an issue, then a problem from their side on the client side. So hopefully we can get the bottom of this, because this is a big problem that is making a big revenue impact. But once we fix this, they should probably be ready for holidays. So now it is going to be 3 p.m. and I'm going to go check up on Derek, Christy, and Ad. I think Ad is still out there. I think I see him. Yeah, I see him. He's literally just there working, and I did even hear him have calls there. But he's been a good champ dealing with all this chaoticness. But are going to head over there soon. Of course.
Hello.
Little piece of shit.
You're gonna rip me new.
I already did.
Yes, go do it. It's sponsored by Google.
Oh, would you like to be my bridesmaid?
Yes.
Okay, now open it.
Okay.
Oh, you could open it on a table. You don't have to.
Wow, everything's yellow.
I know. But it's supposed to be pink.
Oh my god.
So if you like put it over here. Wait, actually, okay, here it's a better.
Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh, everything has my name on it.
Yeah.
Wow, so personalized. Christy.
There should be a straw in there. Yeah.
Ooh,
I think it's pink too.
wow.
Which is perfect because literally you're moving in, so you gotta cut.
Is this a robe?
This is a robe, but it's not like labeled.
Oh,
But it's pink.
I
I don't know if you can tell it's pink.
I need it. Are we wearing this the day of your wedding?
Yes.
And then we're taking pictures on top of the
Yes.
bed with you wearing the robes. I can already imagine the shot.
This is for Mid-Autumn Festival. They said they were supposed to have mooncakes. I don't see any.
What are you doing?
Give me that stink face again. We're just chilling here, talking, and then helping Christy find an apartment. Do that again.
Alright, let's go. Eat. Up.
We are now just walking to Christy's sublet just to chill for a bit, and then we have to go back home and feed the kitties. Yay! Yay! Thank you. You could see the twin.
Hi, Mishka.
Let's see what today's
Hi, Mishka. Mishka.